The UK is turning into the weirdest weather country I've ever seen in my life. The logo really small on the front. Love that. Good morning, gang. Today is Wednesday and I've actually come to a kind of local-ish town from me to meet Rhiannon, because we both live about 45 minutes each, so we've come like to a middle ground basically. We're gonna go shopping, we're gonna grab some lunch and just basically have a cute little day. And luckily it's like 18 degrees today, which is lovely, so it's a really, really nice warm day. There wasn't any clips yesterday. I was filming a morning routine video and I completely forgot to film for the rest of the day, but hopefully this makes up for it. Wow, I look so fetching right now. I look beautiful, but I'm just in some pajamas because I've just tanned my entire body, including my face. I had a hair wash, basically like an everything shower followed by a tan, so that I can feel really nice and fresh and ready, because my hair hasn't been washed in so long. I think it's been like a week, maybe slightly longer than a week, and it was getting to the point where it needed doing so desperately that I was like, it just needed to be done so bad. So we've smothered, we've done everything. I even put a hair mask in. I've just finished a book as well. I'll pop you here. I'm still on Anoter Silver Flame. I'm still on the last one, but it's because I'm reading it on my Kindle, and I only tend to really read my Kindle when I'm about to go to bed, or like if I've got a spare 5 minutes, which I really just have not had recently. And I was listening to an audiobook, so if you've got Spotify Premium, I did re-download it. I downloaded it, don't know if I'm going to keep it, but every now and again I think it's quite nice just to have an audiobook on in the car and not have to pay for that audiobook in the car. I've been listening to Paige Toon's new book, which was 7 Summers. Chef's kiss, 5-star read for me. Absolutely loved it. Have to admit, don't love the narration of the audiobook. I feel like the girl who narrated it was a little bit, like the way that she phrased some of the things that people were saying, I feel like she said it not how it should have been said, if that makes sense. And like she kept doing these weird accents when it was the boy, and I didn't really love that. But for the most part, really enjoyed the story. And once I saw past her narration, absolutely loved it, because I feel like the narration of a story can absolutely make or break it for you. Like it just could be a bit hit or miss, but I really recommend if you're a romance reader. So that means it's my my 9th book of 2024. Do audiobooks count? Personally, I think they do. Some people might not agree. I do feel like they count because you are still technically getting through a book, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it was really cute. I really liked it, and I'm now fully ready to sit on the sofa and watch the Married at First Sight reunion when James gets in, which should be any minute. He said he was about 25 minutes away, about 25 minutes ago, so he should be in the door any minute. So I have got some incense burning. I'm going to put our washing away because we've got some washing drying at the moment, and maybe pop another load on. And then I might do a little bit of like meal prep. I don't know, I might try and make my own cereal bars or something, because I don't really have anything for early mornings, and I really want to make sure that I've got things to just grab and go if I need them, because I'm just feeling a bit funny about, basically I every now and again will do my measurements and take my progress pictures. Like I very sporadically do it when I remember. It's not a big deal. I don't feel like I need to do them every week and stuff, but I thought earlier, like I know it's the evening and not the morning, so kind of shouldn't have done it now. I should have waited till the morning, because you are supposed to do them first thing in the morning. But to be honest, are my legs and my arms going to change measurement during the day? Probably not that much. So I did my measurements, and I was just a bit like, for God's sake, because I feel like I've been on this fitness journey now for the best part of like nearly 2 years. Well, is it 2 years? I guess so. So the beginning of last year, did I start with George at the beginning of last year? Or the beginning of the year before? No, so it was the beginning of 20, so I'm like maybe 2.5 years. And obviously the first year I was away a lot, so I couldn't commit fully, but I really enjoyed going to the gym. Last year, I feel like I really was kind of mending my relationship with food at the same time as doing fitness, and now I'm like all in. But it's so disheartening when you look back and see that your measurements have never changed, and that your like weight has kind of always been the same. Like I just haven't changed, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's my diet. I feel like it probably is my diet, but it's just so annoying because I really want to look better and to feel better, and I feel like no matter what I do, it's not helping. So I'm at that crossroads where I'm kind of thinking, do I get firstly I need to get a cortisol test, because that is something that my doctor was going to do, back in summer last year. Then I ended up with the whole barley sickness. She told me to wait because my body would be under stress trying to fight that. Then I got sick again over Christmas, and then she told me to basically wait a couple of months. So round about now, I need to call up and book a cortisol test and just find out if I actually do have high cortisol. Me and James are also saying I should probably go and get tested for like hormone imbalance. You can fix it naturally, but I want to know if it's that as well, and basically just find out what it is that is the reason that I cannot lose weight, because I feel like stress and high cortisol is probably the biggest factor. It's just really annoying. Like, it's not that I want to lose weight, it's just that I want to tone up and lose the fat that I've got and like look more toned. So my aim is by like my birthday in July to just look my best self. So I've got roughly about 2 months and I'm really determined to do it, but it's just so ridiculously hard when you don't know the reason that you're not losing. Like, I've tried everything. I've tried eating like under a certain amount of calories, I've tried reverse dieting to go up to a certain amount of calories, I've tried coming back down again, I've tried eating nothing but like really healthy food and cutting out all sugar, I've tried running, I've tried swimming, I've tried weightlifting, like I've tried so many things at this point, and it's just a bit disheartening. So I hope we can find some kind of solution. Please, for the love of God, do not start commenting in the comment section giving me like, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, because please, just the only thing I ask is that you don't start giving me unwarranted opinions and advice in the comment section, because there's nothing more annoying than when you share something online and all of the comments come back and it's like, oh, I think it's because of this, or you should try this, or whatever, because like it's not always that. Same with my eyes. Like, I genuinely have never had so many DMs in my lifetime. Like, I had about 450 DMs. All of them were telling me that I had different conditions. I had people telling me that I had like eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis. People were telling me that it was my gel nails that were causing it, it was my makeup, it was my skincare, it was my conditioners, it was hay fever. Like, I literally got diagnosed with about 30 different things, and I was just like, this is, I didn't ask to be diagnosed, I just asked if someone could help me out with a cream that might make it soothe. Like, I didn't ask to be diagnosed with anything. I literally just wanted to be able to put something on that would help it out from someone who'd maybe had similar. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna try and be back on the van. I just, you know, when you just feel overwhelmed, like the fitness industry is so hard as it is, and I just feel overwhelmed, and I feel like there's so much knowledge and there's so much like he said, she said, like it's just a whole minefield to try and navigate. Rant over. I need to go make myself a glass of water because I haven't really drunk water today, and I need to, yeah, sit on the sofa. I need to put a throw over the sofa actually, because I don't want to sit on the sofa and tan and get tan on it. I literally don't know where James is. I've been doing a clip for 7 minutes. Let me try and call him. I desperately need to get this camera sorted. I've dropped it a few times recently, and the whole screen that like flips up is fallen off. Like, it's one screw is holding this screen on, so I need to use my little emergency toolkit. I'll leave it linked actually, because I know some of you who watch this maybe have a G7X or have a camera that has a screen that flips out or something. But basically, I bought this like sunglass kit on Amazon, and it's got tiny little screws in, and the screws, there's like one specific size of the screws that fits really well into the G7X, so I use that to fix it every time. It doesn't hold like permanently, because I think the G7Xs just aren't that well made for how popular they are. They're also really expensive now. So mine, the first one I bought, I think was like 300 and something pounds, and I think the second one was maybe like 400 pounds. They're now about 800-900 quid for the same camera. They've just put the price up because they're so popular. Like, it's just ridiculous. But I refuse to buy a new one until this one is dying a slow death. So I've had 3 now. The first one I didn't get rid of until, I had it for like 4 years. I didn't get rid of it until the screen was so full of dust and this camera was so battered from being on so many trips and stuff that I was like, this is ridiculous, I just need to get rid of it. So I replaced that one. The second one just completely died, and the cost of fixing it ended up being the cost of buying a new one. So I thought, well, there's no point in fixing it. And then I'm on the one I'm on now. So we're on the third one. At one point I did have 2. Yeah, we now just have the one. And it's this one, and I've had this one for quite a while now. I think maybe like 2 years, maybe 3 years. I've had it for quite a while, but she's annoying. The screen's falling off. So I've been a bit more hesitant to use it this week, just till I fix it, because I'm really worried it's gonna break, and I don't want it to break. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm off to the gym, and I'm very tired, and I don't really have any energy to go. There was a massive storm last night. We had like, the UK is turning into the weirdest weather country I've ever seen in my life. We had like 2 days of really nice sunshine and it was like 18 degrees, and now apparently we're forecast storms for the next week. But I don't understand, because we were forecast like a whole week of sunshine, so why have we now got storms? But it was so loud in the middle of the night that even with my eyes closed, the lightning looked like someone had turned the light on. Then it was like just thunderstorms galore, like thunder was so loud, and the rain was so loud. We had the window open for ages, and the rain was just so loud. The man is getting out of the car next to me while I'm vlogging. The rain was just so loud that it kept me awake for ages, and it was horrible. It was really horrible. So I didn't really see it very well, but we're at the gym. It's later than normal. I think it's like 8, it's 8:30. So I'm here pretty late in the day. I'm hoping to be back home by like 10, and then I can just get myself sorted and ready to start filming at 12, have a good solid few hours before my inevitable crash at about 4 o'clock, because I've got quite a few bits I need to get done today. We're gonna have a filming day of like basically loads of Instagram reels and like pictures and stuff, because I want to start posting some pictures in my mirror. I need to schedule some bits, so we're gonna have like a day of that kind of thing. And then fingers crossed the weather's really nice and Tash and I are gonna shoot on Saturday, if the weather's good. I hope it is, because we haven't taken pictures in a really long time and I'm running out, basically, really running out. It's got to the point where I might have to bring my tripod and just take some pictures in spots that I know locally that are a bit more hidden. Like there's one building that we've used a few times which has got a black wall, so I might take my tripod and try and get a couple there. And then we've also used the car park that I'm currently sat in. We've used this one a couple of times as well, because it's just got a concrete wall, and sometimes the pictures are quite nice against that, like it's just nice and plain. So maybe one day I just have to drive here, go to the upper level park and just take like 3 or 4 outfit pictures by myself with a tripod. Maybe I'll do that later actually. Actually it's quite grey, maybe not. But I best go into the gym, because otherwise I'm going to sit here for another like 50 minutes. Yay! I planned on being so productive today, and my lack of sleep, I feel like I need to have a laptop day, and I need to just get on top of some bits, because as much as I'd love to sit and create some content, I think a laptop day would be more beneficial. I'm going to stay like a sloth all day, in my dressing gown, no makeup, hair on head vibes, and just chill for the whole day, to be honest. It's currently 11 o'clock, so it's not really early in the morning, it's kind of late in the day. I feel so thrown off because I had such a rubbish sleep, then I got up late, then I really procrastinated before I went to the gym, I didn't get home till like 10:30, and like I just feel like it's been very slow this morning, and I'm just really not in the mood to try and be perky on camera because it's so hard. So I think a laptop day is very much in order, and it makes sense to do that, I think. So laptop day it is. We're going to edit some content, we're going to get some bits ready to go, schedule some things, and then tonight we're getting a very early night. I plan to be in bed by like 9 o'clock this evening to try and make myself feel like 1,000,000% more alive. Another day, another smoothie. I just love a smoothie at this time of year so much. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's warming up a little bit outside. Like smoothies are just, I've been having them quite a lot lately. I think they're just, for one, really quick. For two, they're quite a healthy option. And for three, it's just nice to know that you're getting something that's like quick and easy, because you just throw it all in and then you spin it around and then it's ready, rather than having to like put things together, chop things up, like heat things up, etc. So it's just quite a nice little way to have a goodness, but with speed. I always used to think smoothies were so faffy, and they're actually not. They're so easy. So today, what should we put in today? I'm thinking we've really run out of honey, so that's not fab. So we've got honey, we've got the cereal milk protein, which I don't think is going to last 5 minutes for me because I just love it. I might make my blueberry one today actually. So it's just honey, protein powder, a bit of almond butter, like a teaspoon of almond butter. I don't like weigh it per se, I literally just throw it in and just, sometimes I measure it out, not very often, I just can't be bothered to get the scales out and do it. You've got the blueberries that are going to be coming from the freezer. Okay, frozen blueberries. Just going to chuck in, how much is left in there? Yeah, that's about enough for one. Okay, we're going to have that many blueberries. What else do I need to put in? Milk, honey, blueberries. Let's do some flaxseed. I think that's everything. I actually do have the little recipe thing on my phone. What am I missing? No, I'm not. That is everything. I might put a little bit more water actually. with smoothies, top tip to make them a bit cheaper, I fill them with quite a bit of water rather than milk, because same with protein shakes, it just saves you a lot of money rather than constantly filling it like quite a lot of milk and then you run out of milk quicker and then you've got to buy it. I put a tiny bit of milk for the creaminess and then mostly water. Perfect. That's a bit too runny, but it'll be fine. Okay, it's near enough filled it, so then we can have that little bit in a sec. But it's so delish. I bought quite a lot of frozen fruit the other day. So I've got like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. We have some bananas that are fresh at the moment, and then I'm going to try and maybe freeze some banana. So just like chop it up myself and freeze it. And then basically just pick a fruit or a couple of fruits, chuck it in, chuck in some nut butter, chuck in some protein powder, milk. Like there's so many options. I don't typically love like really green ones, but I am going to give them a try. You know, the ones that are like mango, spinach, etc. But these are just quick and easy. And also much more affordable than buying like loads of fresh stuff and chucking it in. I know it's better, but I just think these are a bit more affordable. I've got a quick couple of bits of PR that's just turned up, so I'm going to show you that and then we'll carry on with the rest of the vlog. First up, this box from Worst Behaviour turned up. We all know I love Worst Behaviour. The little, oh, where's it gone? Here we go. We would love to welcome you to our new store in London, Soho on May 17th. Letitia and team. Oh my god, amazing. Oh my god, stop, there's a tattoo place. Okay, Mabes there's another tattoo, but they've sent me, I think this is a hoodie. Let's get it out and have a look. Okay, yeah, it's a hoodie. So it's got Worst Behaviour Studio on the back and then it says like London, etc. And then it's just got the logo really small on the front. Love that. I love their hoodies so much. If you've watched the videos before, you know this. So that's going straight into the wardrobe. And I might actually hold on to this box as well because it's quite handy for storing something in. I'm not sure what exactly, but we're going to hold on to it and see if there's any use for it that we can find. Maybe like, I don't know, we'll find some use for it somewhere. I just love when you get a good box like that and you know you can use it for other things. Then I've got this from Estee Lauder. So this turned up and I'm so happy with it because let me show you. We know by now that I'm a double wear addict. I love this foundation so much when it's a bit colder. In the summer months I do switch to something a little bit lighter, but for the most part I wear this probably 9 months of the year. This I've actually just run out of not long ago. So I've got the double wear concealer, absolute game changer, I love this. We've got the double wear in Dawn, which is the shade that I wear. I've never had the pump bottle bit before, so really handy because you can basically take this bit off and put it on any double wear bottle, so you can just keep reusing that rather than having the screw top and pouring it out. And then we've also got the primer, which I've never tried before, so absolutely love this. I love double wear so much, so really grateful to have that one. And then just from Armani Beauty, they've sent me some of their new Prismaglass High Shine Hydrating Oil Infused Lip Gloss. So we've got 3 different shades. This one is the Candy Halo. We've also got Berry Beam and Nude Glow. So stunning. I maybe need to do a little try on of these later on because I've currently got lipstick on, but how gorgeous. They're really, really nice actually. I popped the nude one on yesterday and it looks really lovely and it's quite a nice consistency too. I would say they're great if you're someone who likes a gloss but doesn't like too much colour in your gloss. So they're quite hydrating and like an oily, like literally an oily gloss, but I just dropped it on the floor, but they're really lovely. So not too much colour, but like a really nice sheen. Today I have got on Pillow Talk lip gloss, but it's like the lip gloss that's like really pigmented. That's this right now. I look like I'm filming funeral outfit inspiration, but it's actually all black outfits for a reel and a YouTube video that's coming soon. So yep, motivation level today 0, but we're gonna try and get through it. I just need to get out this dressing gown because it's currently 10 to 11. Good morning, gang. Tash and I are out shooting today. Oh, I so nearly knocked that. We haven't shot in quite a while, so we're out having a little shoot day. My hair, I need it to like do its thing. I need it to like go a little bit less pingy. But yeah, we're out shooting, so we're gonna get some little picky pics. We just can't be bothered.
Stunning day today as well. It's iced coffee season.
It's iced coffee. It's a stunning day, but we have been here about half an hour and have yet to do a single thing. We haven't even got out the car.
Oh, we've been with each other since 12. It's now
10 past 1.
10 past 1 and we don't fuck all.
And it's only taken us like 10 minutes to drive here. But we have a lot of content to get done. We just want to shoot. I got this cute, I don't know how I feel about this. So I've put a little like scrunchie in and I've put these bits down, but I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it looks a bit pingy. Oh.
Wonky woo.
But yes, we're gonna attempt to get some bits done and be productive.
As much as
So let's see what happens. We need to get out. We need to do something. We're so lazy. It's getting really hot in here. We've got our new setup. I feel like we should show the new setup. What were you about to say?
I was saying that sometimes we get to like, I don't know, we always get to a point where we do like a couple of shoot days where like, just sit and just chat about absolute crap. Because we can't be asked to get out and we're like, oh, this happened and then this happened and oh my god, this and that, you know.
It reminds me of the David Beckham day.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember the David Beckham day? I've got the vlog. I'll leave the vlog linked because I think I know which vlog it was. Where me and Tash got shouted at by David Beckham for shooting a picture on his doorstep. And then I still find that's one of my most first-hand embarrassment moments. The fact that we were like, who is this common security guard telling us to get off the doorstep? And it was literally David Beckham.
Like, oh my god, it's David Beckham. To the point we actually even YouTubed what his voice sounded like to remember what it was. And we was like, yeah, it's David Beckham.
And the TikTok in the kitchen, do you remember?
Yeah, and we were like, that's the doorstep. That's the doorstep.
When we realised he had the CCTV thing in the corner of the kitchen and we were like,
oh dear. Oh dear.
But that is the house that used to be Simon Cowell's house, so we always knew it as Simon Cowell's house.
Yeah.
Now we know it's David Beckham's house. And we've been too scared to take any pictures down the side since, even though we used to use it all the time.
Yeah, don't want to get told off again. Although I kind of wouldn't mind being told off by David Beckham like face to face. I'd be like,
David Beckham can come and spank me.
yes sir, anything for you sir.
I kind of wish he'd come out and shout at us.
No, I know, same. But can we get a picture as well?
I'd be like, oh really sorry, can we just take one more with you?
It's like, can we just
Sorry.
And
then make a TikTok story.
what the memories for the kids when we tell them the story.
Yeah, but they'd probably be like, who's David Beckham? Because by that point, is he even going to be famous?
Oh shit, yeah.
Like by the time our kids are old enough to understand like that, they'll be like 10, so that's in like 10 years time. Is he going to be famous then? Or is it going to be like our parents with like Wham?
No, but we know who Wham is.
Yeah, but is it going to be like Spice Girls and the new ABBA, you know?
Oh, don't make me feel old.
We are old. Tash, I'm 32 in 2 months.
I'm 32 in 4 months.
Does that not feel so old to you?
Yes.
That sounds so much older than 30 months.
But I then started thinking, we're 33 next year. I don't think about the fact that we're
33!
I mean, I'm glad that we don't look our age, but...
I don't think we look like we're young 20s. I think we look late 20s.
Yeah.
Right, guys, how old do we actually look? Because I'm intrigued. Like, how old do me and Tash look?
This is what
My hair right now looks like...
You look 40, and I'll be like, go away.
I don't think we look our age. I think we're fine. So, yeah, we're gonna get out and shoot because we need to get this done. Right.
We're gonna go shoot now. Toodles.
We're also doing something very exciting tomorrow.
Something
Something that's like...
tell you.
Hush. Okay, quick outfit because there's no one going past currently. However, there is people looking at me. So we've got blazer, we've got cute little lacy scrunchie, we've got a bandeau, we've got denim shorts, and we've got the Birkenstock Bostons. We went into a shop a minute ago and he was like very overly excited and he was like, oh, girls, are we enjoying the weather? And looked at my legs and I was like, I feel very uncomfortable. But yes, we are enjoying the weather, thank you, sir.